think and they've signed some of these bigger, older contracts, and I think that it started to hurt them. I didn't say they missed the playoffs forever. I think they missed the playoffs this year. So I have the Steelers in. I have the Bengals in as opposed to, because I don't think there's any way.
So instead of Buffalo, who do you have?
Chargers.
You still think they get right? Brandon Staley gets them in.
Yeah, I still think Brandon Staley finds a way into the postseason. Might be wishful thinking because if he gets in the postseason, he might keep his job.
I think they got to win a playoff
Dream
game
scenario
for him to keep it. But yeah, I mean the Chargers have what the Lions, Packers, Ravens, Patriots, Broncos, Raiders.
That's not that hard of a schedule, man.
The next couple of weeks before they take on, obviously, the Chiefs at the end of the season, which could decide them getting in the postseason.
But listen to that schedule. There's 4 wins there, right?
I mean, Lions could be a loss. Packers game should be a win. Ravens could definitely be a loss. Patriots should be a win. Chargers, Broncos, you never know. It's the Chargers, just when they should. And the Bills, that's a coin flip game. The Chiefs, obviously, depends on if the Chiefs are playing for anything the last week of the season. Yeah. The Chiefs might be able to keep the Chargers out of the playoffs that last week.
Should they play? Let's do the fake conversation we would have in Week 18 now.
Yeah.
Let's say the Chiefs have locked up the number 1 seed. Chargers coming to town with a chance to knock them out of
LA.
the postseason.
That was out of L.A.
Should they play their starters to keep them out?
No.
Let's say the 7 seed, it was between the Chargers and, like, the Browns, a team you would definitively rather play in the postseason.
I would say yes.
Nah, I'm not playing my long postseasons. I'm not playing my guys. If the number 1 seed's locked up, I'm not playing them Week 18.
Drew, who are your 7?
My 7, I am going with Mr. Gold, but the order is a little bit different.
Okay. You got Cincy winning this division?
No, I do not. I was really tempted to, but given the tough start in the AFC and in the division, I don't have the Bengals winning. I have the Ravens, but I have the Chiefs 1, Ravens 2, Jags 3, Miami 4. Here's where we differ a little bit. Bengals 5. Steelers 6, the Bills barely get in at the 7 seed. So it'll be Ravens, Bills, Jags, Steelers, and Dolphins, Bengals in the divisional round.
So we all just pretty much want to kick out, like, I'm kicking out 2 teams, but you guys really just want to kick out the Browns. We all just don't think the Browns are a serious team. We don't take them seriously. I can't believe we all have the Steelers in the playoffs. They stink.
They do, but that defense is legit, and I think you have faith in Mike Tomlin.
I think it'd have been easy to just shove the Bills and Chargers into the postseason and say, it ain't going to be the Steelers and Browns, okay?
The Steelers,
when this thing shakes out.
So the Steelers' remaining schedule is Packers, Browns, Bengals, Cardinals, Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Seahawks, Ravens. I mean, the end of the schedule is tough, but there's a little gap in there.
Did anyone consider the Texans or the Jets?
No.
Jets have an elite side of the ball. Texans,
we just watched Monday Night Football.
Stroud playing
I just watched Monday Night Football. Zach Wilson sucks.
Tough week to take the Jets.
Zach Wilson played out of his mind against the Chiefs. They still lost that game. Like that game, looking back, how the Chiefs had a 17-point lead and allowed the Jets to make that interesting is disgusting to think about. Zach Wilson sucks. So no. And then the Texans, it's a great story. D'Amico Ryan's doing a great job. C.J. Stroud's the real deal. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. But they're not going to get to 10 wins.
They'll finish 9th behind the Chargers.
Let's see. The Texans' schedule, you'll probably feel a lot differently if they win this week on the road against Cincinnati.
I would love that, by the way.
But in the next two of the next 4 weeks, they have Cincinnati and Jacksonville. Those are tough teams. But then they also have Cardinals, Broncos, Jets, Titans, Browns, Titans, and Colts the rest of the way.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
They're not way better than those teams.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, those are, in my opinion, way more winnable, right?
I would trust them more than
Jags or the Bengals.
I would trust them more than the Titans or the Browns, I think, to make it, or the
Titans,
Jets to make it.
The Titans, nobody's considered. Cops say that this gentleman called police in reference to a theft.